Southern Distillery. That's a cool stuff. Building's really cool. This is my jam right here. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really cool. Real glasses. Tons of merch. This is cool.
Make sure it comes with instructions. And this early.
Oh, sweet.
Which would be really cool. It's going to be a s'mores variant.
Ooh.
I'll smell it.
It smells good up here.
Alright. Welcome to Southern Distilling. My name is Noah. I'm going to be your tour guide. I've been a bartender for about 3 odd years now. I've been a tour guide for about 9 months for Southern Distilling. A little backstory on Southern Distilling. We are primarily a rye whiskey company. So we specialize in rye whiskey. We do have bourbons. We do have American single malts and a bunch of different stuff. We also brew our own moonshine, and this year we're working on our first potato vodka. So a little background on us at Southern Distilling. We are founded by Pete and Vienna Barger, a married couple. Pete is a local of Statesville, North Carolina. He met Vienna in 1992 in California at a Grateful Dead concert. From there, they decided they were going to go to deep North Carolina and start a winery. So that's what this was originally going to be. In 2013, they did a soil analysis and it came up with too much of that nasty North Carolina red clay, couldn't put out quality wine. So Pete, being a process engineer, he went back and did his research and he found out that after the Prohibition, this was the liquor capital of the world for about 3 months. During that time, we put out more corn liquor moonshine than Ireland, Scotland, and Canada combined. Local newspapers ran with it, deemed us the liquor capital of the world. Pete thought it sounded pretty awesome, so you guys will hear about it now on the tour. So behind you guys is Rick House A. Now Rick House A is our primary rye Rick House. Now we have Rick House B. It's going to be on the other side of these silos. It's going to be harder to see, but that is where our wheat did, our corn, our malted barley, and all our other grains are stored. So our silo is right outside. The biggest one's going to be corn. Being your biggest ingredient to bourbon, 51 of it has to be corn. You got wheat, rye, malted barley's down below us right here. Now each one of our fermenters is 5,500 gallons, so I wanted you guys to take a good look at it empty before we take a look at it with stuff in it. So we do not use any solvents to clean these out. What we do is we throw a tarp over the top and we steam them from the bottom up. That way you don't get any nasty stuff in the mash. So 5,500 gallons, now depending on what we are cooking will determine how long we will leave the mash in here. If it's rye, we found a sweet spot between 60 and 65 hours. Wheated is anywhere from like 63 to 68 hours. So after it sits in here for, let's say it's a wheated, a Paragon, that's another word for wheated for us here. So if you see the words Paragon outside, that means wheated. So if you, let's say this is a Paragon, a wheated bourbon, we would leave it in here for roughly 68 hours. It is then transferred into our beer wells. That's those big columns down there on the end. Now a good way to think about those is like a milkshake machine. So there's 3 blades spinning towards the top, and at the bottom, it's air pushing up. So it's always tossing it around. Now what it is meant to do is separate the hard mash from the liquid. That way it can be transferred into our column still. So we're going to take a look over here. It'll be easier for us to see it.
Ooh. Whoa.
And right there are our grain caps.
Looks like sand.
Exactly. So this is our grain caps. Now you're welcome to kind of smell it. Don't stick your head down in there because fun fact, if you were to stick your face down in there and smell it, you're probably just going to slump over. It'd be about inhaling like 280% alcohol straight to the brain.
Jeez.
But you're welcome to feel it. Feels
We could touch it?
Cornbread. Absolutely.
Two stores. Oh, thank you.
Absolutely. So it's just like little mash. So this is about 12 to 14 inches thick. So under this is the actual liquid, their mash or brewer's beer is what we call it. And that is what is going to be transferred into our beer wells. So as I was saying over there, it's being tossed around to separate the solids from the liquids. That is what this is. Exactly. So what do we do with all this when we're done with it? Well, we are a grain to bottle distilling company, so all of our grain comes from local farmers. When we're done with this mash, we will send it right back out for them to feed their livestock.
Does that not make the livestock wrong?
I don't know. They don't speak English. So. No, we
They might like
filter
it
it
when you
out.
bring that back out.
We filter it out and
Okay.
everything first. So depending on it, you can kind of tell the smell difference.
Yeah, yeah.
So this one's going to smell a little bit more like applesauce.
Right, yeah.
And that is going to be rye. Wheat is going to have more of a sweeter smell. So like this. This is wheat. It's going to have a much more grainy,
Oh,
natural
yeah.
smell.
Smells like a horse
Yeah.
barn.
Yeah, and it's not,
That's
it's not
crazy.
A stable, exactly.
bubbled up.
Without the poop.
That smells like coffee.
Yeah, it does.
You guys are more than welcome to walk up here and take a look inside of these as well.
I hear them sloshing over.
Come on.
Oh, cool. That's crazy. Why is it bubbling?
So it is actually making alcohol. So yeast is a living organism. We feed that yeast sugar and then it makes alcohol. So that is what you're seeing bubbling.
Is that the yeast?
Yeah. See it bubbling?
So
That's crazy.
yesterday, this one right here was bubbling like crazy.
Really?
Just
Oh, yeah.
constant.
Yeah.
So this is a brand new rye. You can kind of smell that applesauce,
Mhm.
kind of spice to it. It's pretty nice. It's really pleasant.
Oh,
Rye, usually you can see it bubbling as well right there. And that's just it making alcohol. So, and that is technically called brewer's beer. So it's just beer without hops. So that is actually us cleaning it out right now.
Okay,
Ah.
so I was gonna say, it looks like it's really big.
Yeah, it is not. This is not what we'd serve. We're cleaning this one out.
It don't smell bad.
No, it don't smell bad. It's just
See bubbles.
remnants of rye and wheat
Okay.
from the past 3 or 4 cooks we've done.
So how does that do? You clean it out and then you suck it all out the bottom?
Yep, suck it all right out the bottom. And then we steam it from the bottom up.
Okay.
So we usually just put boiling water from the bottom up, let it boil all that sludge off the sides,
And then,
drain it, steam it, drain it again.
how
Good to
many,
go.
so if you were to take this tub or any of these tubs, how many bottles does that make?
Roughly, how many barrels it would
Or
probably
barrels,
make?
yeah.
Roughly 300 barrels, I'd
Oh,
say.
wow.
250 barrels. Maybe more depending on how much you lose in the aging process.
Wow.
Pretty good amount, yeah. These are pretty incredible.
Wow.
All right, so let's take a look at how this is actually made. All right, so just like any traditional distillery, we do char and age our barrels in home. So all the flavor from whiskey comes from the char. A good way to think of it is like the filter of the barrel. So when bourbon or whiskey, comes out of the still, it's clear. It's corn liquors,
Right.
not that pretty amber color. That comes from this right here, each level of our char. So char 1 is more of the natural nuttiness. Char 2, a little bit more towards the floral scale. Char 3 is vanilla. Char 4 is caramel, dark chocolate, cherry, a bunch of the different fruit notes. Now, all of our spirits are primarily 4.5 to 5 years. We do have a 6-year, a 7-year, and we're working on a 10-year that we'll be releasing at the beginning of 2017, or 2027, excuse me. That brings me to my next point. We started here in 2017. So as I was saying upstairs, we've been here since 2013. We didn't actually open to the public with the tasting room until 2017. And then COVID
Have to
hit.
get like something from another
Yes.
distillery to bring it in.
That's
Somebody
right.
to share with you.
That's right. So we started contract distilling. was our big start in this. It was a lot easier to get into it.
Yeah.
So from the beer wells upstairs, it is transferred through the pipes under our feet up into Sweet Mother. Now, Sweet Mother is the biggest column still on the East Coast. She is 44 feet tall and 18 inches in diameter. We had to cut a hole in the damn ceiling just to get her in.
Yeah.
Huh.
Now, if we were cooking this right now with Sweet Mother, what you'd be seeing in each one of these chambers is the mash being tossed around all the way up. Now, this is a natural selection still, and what I mean by that is alcohol comes out in two ways, high wine or low wine. Most people call it the heart of the alcohol and the tail of the alcohol. You may have heard those terms before. You don't want the tail, you want the heart of the alcohol. Now, depending on how pure the alcohol contents are, will determine how high they will make it up. If they make it up to the top, they're transferred into our high wine container. If they don't, if they're not as pure, they make it into the low wine container. As you can see, it's a little bit nasty, a little bit murky. So what we do with the low wine at Southern Distilling is we give it one more chance to come out as a quality high wine. If it doesn't, we turn it into hand sanitizer and we give it away for free by the pallet.
Yeah, that was something else, right? During COVID, a lot of
Oh my God.
distilleries did hand
Yes,
sanitizer. Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, COVID kind of hit us hard, but in a good way, honestly, because it kind of let Statesville figure out who we are. So we're gonna dump this on our hands. We're gonna do it with the low wine and the high wine. So what we're gonna do, wipe it around, and you kind of smell it.
Yeah.
Yeah, grainy corn.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want to drink that.
No, not at all. Now we're gonna do. So here is another setup a lot like Sweet Mother, a smaller column still set up with these same low and high wine containers. And this is Hey Baby. So Hey Baby is our experimental still. So anything like the American single malt or anything like that is done in Hey Baby. So if you're unfamiliar with what American single malt is, that is Scotch. We can't call it Scotch because we're not in Scotland.
Right.
But it is an American single malt to us rednecks here in North Carolina.
What goes through this small one? What goes through the smaller one?
So we have one cook that runs these two stills. We
Okay.
have our master distillers that run all the big ones, but these two are only ran by one of our experimental cooks. He will do everything from rye, wheated, malted barley, all the way to moonshine, trying to age it through. He just does a bunch of different stuff with it, which will bring us to our next thing that we're doing right here.
Is he an outside brand?
Any name on this one?
Huh?
Any name?
No name on that one.
Okay.
No name.
No name.
No name. He must not like that one enough.
It's New Young's horse.
Oh, yeah. And are the guys working here, are they outside brand? You know?
Not that I
They
know
do
of.
the distillery stuff up there now.
Not that I know of,
Okay.
at least.
I have to ask that since I'm an alumni.
All right, so these right here are the barrels that we're using for our cigar blend. So we're doing a cigar blend this year. Basically what we're doing is not actually like we're making a cigar flavored whiskey. What we're doing is we're comparing it with a local cigar shop to see which ones people like together. So what we did last year in barrels similar to this was our honey barrel. So every year we do a honey release. So if you're unfamiliar, all bourbon is a whiskey, but not all whiskey can be a bourbon. What I mean by that is if this barrel right here is full of bourbon and I walk by and I throw a little bit of sugar in it, it's no longer bourbon, it's a blended whiskey. Just because there's been flavors and something added outside of the barrel. So how did we get around that? We took local beekeepers and we coated the inside of our barrel for a 6-month period. At the end of that 6 months, we dump that honey out and then we burn that remaining the crust of the honey into the wood, therefore giving it the impression of honey. So technically, all the flavor is still coming from the wood. Therefore, we can still call this a honey bourbon. And it came out at 108 proof, which is a cask strength, so it's pretty hot, and it is our high rye mash bill. So we'll be trying that here.
Cool.
All right, so from Sweet Mother, all of that quality high wine or heart of the alcohol is transferred in here to our holding tanks. Now we're pretty quick here at Southern Distilling. This won't sit in here for more than about a week and a half. We bring a lot of guys in from the temp agency and we'll get this barreled up quickly. Now, before I take you guys back here, I want to explain something about our rick houses. Now we don't stack them on their sides anymore. I know in the old Western movies, you guys have probably seen them rolling them on their sides. They didn't have pallet jacks. We do. It's a lot easier to do it vertical. Plus, we don't spring as many leaks in the barrels. So we stack them 7 tall,
Okay.
just like this. So imagine 4 more on top of this. So this is how we used to stack them. And this is a good visual representation of what our rick houses look like. This is our contract distilling hub. So we're doing a lot of stuff for different clients here. Contract distilling in a nutshell, if you're unfamiliar, is you have your own ingredients for a whiskey, but you don't have the equipment to do it. So you'd come and pay me to use my facility, or let us use your mash bill to make it for you. So what you're seeing on the sides of these barrels, the red stickers are actually clients' barrels. They're on specific mash bills.
Oh, wow.
They're aging out for us, or we're aging out for them. Excuse me.
And do you have to rotate these?
We do. However, I don't have a direct answer for how much we rotate them because we do it based off of the customers. Each customer has full control over how their barrel is aged.
How much does this cost?
So, I will
Like-
say that just buying a barrel from us is between $12,000 and $15,000. So I'm going to say contract distilling like this is going to be somewhere around 15, just 18,000, something like that.
Can you really buy a barrel from them? I guess you'd have to have something.
Yeah, you kind of got to know the right
License
people.
or whatever.
Yeah, and it really comes down to knowing the right people. Like,
Okay.
Are you one of the right people to know?
I'm a bartender. I know the right people. I know
give you the right
I can put you.
person.
I can put you with the right people for sure.
Yeah, I know.
If you were going to do it, I would highly recommend doing it with a group. Me and a couple of my fraternity brothers did that when I was in college. Even though we bought Jack Daniels, it wasn't great. But still,
Hey, but you're in college.
Right, we thought it was super cool. So that's another thing that we're doing in here. We only have one barrel that we're doing right now because I've never even heard of this before. But we have a client that has put it in his will. He's leaving it and aging it for his children one day.
Oh,
So
that's pretty cool.
that is pretty cool. I'd never heard about that being done before, but if somebody might get a really old barrel, it's really cool. So we are working on our first potato vodka. I can't say too much about that. I just found out about it like 3 days ago. I know we're doing our first biohazard this year as well. Our first over 140 proof.
Okay.
So our first really high proof. All right, you guys ready to go taste some different liquors?
Yeah.
All right.
This is cool.
So this right here,
Does this stay a certain temperature in there?
and this one, no, this one
Okay,
isn't
it's fine.
temperature
Okay.
controlled just simply because of our loading doors. Our rick houses are. We keep them between 75 and about 81 degrees. Pretty high on the humidity scale, about 63%. So right here is the cast court. So I can explain it to you guys real quick.
That's where they're coming.
Yeah,
Okay.
so some of your party's going to be here in a few minutes. So, what do you do at Cast the Court? You'd come, you'd sit down, you have 4 different barrels to choose from. You will have your master distiller or barrel acquisitions guide, and he's going to be talking to you about the different mash bills, the different aging processes, what went into the barrel, how long it was there, what place in the rick houses they were, all of it. You get to taste between those 4. Then you get to walk over here, which we'll see on our way out, to the 4 barrels that are laying on their sides. Pick the barrel that you like the most. Take one of those thieving straws, which really do cost about $650 a piece.
Wow.
Wow.
Stick it down in your barrel, pull it out,
Oh, wow.
fill up your own bottle, put your own label on it. It's a really cool personal.
All right.
Oh, that's cool.
Just like
Yeah.
this.
They're going to like that a whole lot.
Oh yeah.
So they would just come up, put the finger over that hole, pull it up, and then release it into their bottle. Just a pretty cool experience.
We'll have to do it next time.
Yeah.
It is cool. It really
They're
is.
going to love it.
It's just it's one of those things that when you do it, you get home with the bottle and you're like, God, man, now I don't want to open it.
Yeah.
Like I just feel like it should sit
Well,
on
they
my
were talking
hand.
about that this morning, weren't they?
Yep.
The young lady there.
You can take that one in, babe. It's okay.
Distilling, how many first timers we got? Just about everybody. Glad you finally made it. You are participating today in a program called Cast the Court. We're going to go out here. This is Casey. I'm Ron. We're going to be your host. Get you from start to finish here. Any questions you ever have, or even if it's take a picture for you or anything, just let us know. We'll be glad to do it. So you got 4 barrels of bourbon here. We have 4 different barrels of the same bourbon. The bourbon mash bill, 75% corn, 21% rye, 4% malted barley. Anything 21% and higher in the rye is called a high rye. Our regular high rye bourbon is 60% corn and 36% rye, so give us a comparison. This product here is only sold in the method in which you're doing it today. We don't label it and sell it anywhere else, just in this process here. In the future, and as these barrels empty out and we replace them with new ones, and as it rotates through, any remaining product in that barrel will be bottled and sold out of the tasting room alone. This is a new program. We don't have any barrels that's empty yet, although I think we might be halfway on a couple of them. So come on out here. We'll go to our
Don't do it.
You won't take me anywhere again if I do.
So I have,
I mean, if it's not you, it's going to be me.
pick your one and have a seat.
Oh.
So, in front of you there, you have a little sheet with 4 samples on them. They are numbered. 3 of these barrels proof is 111.2 and 4.
You hear that, Dad?
One of them is 112.6. I see no reason to tell you which one of those are. I don't want to sway your opinion. Some folks just want to go for the high one for no reason. I'll kind of give you an opportunity to take. So, no 2 barrels. I don't know how much y'all know about distilling, but I can tell you now that no 2 barrels taste the same. Depending on the experience of the palate, it's going to depend on how much you can pick out of that, the differences you can get out of there. But to give you an example of that and to prove that to you, notice that one barrel we're talking about is 9957. That should be 57. I get hurried and write all kinds of things. The one right below it is 9956. Those are brothers. They were cooked together, they were fermented together, they were distilled together, they were put side by side in the barrel together. They went to the rick house in very close proximity together for the last almost 5 years and came out here and opened up at the same time. You should be able to find some very different aspects of each barrel. So you're free to just start tasting and decide which one you want.
From what me being here is.
Oh, what the camera's being funky.
Oh my God, it looks like a freaking snowstorm outside.
It does.
Ain't no damn black on mine.
Rob, what? Why you gonna be illegal?
Okay, we're up if you want to go.
Okay. I'm just getting some extra.
Sure, I can.
Yep.
When you guys fill the bottles,
any on that one.
You line here, I sort of like a draw.
What barrel number you got?
That'll bite it.
Okay. What barrel number?
You did have a bottle.
Just make room off the clipboard. You're gonna need that clipboard. Number 2.
Yeah, that'll work. Sorry. No, that's fine.
A bottle's a bottle, right?
Just set it here. It's okay. Or anywhere.
What other?
Next. 4. What barrel you got?
Number 2.
2. See the top blank? And you need to write that weight in that area. I can see now, this is the first time we've done 5 at a table. 5 is going to be too much. If you would too, also while we're at it, date it. At the top.
So what's
10.
the purpose of the paperwork here?
I'm sorry.
Is this paperwork for anything special?
26.
Okay. I was wondering.
Say it anyway, yeah.
I was wondering.
So now I need you to hit your tear button. You should all go back to 0. If it doesn't,
If
let
I
me
hit
know.
the button.
Okay. Now you're going to pour the liquor into the funnel, but pay attention first because it's critical. If you get too far away, you're going to spill it all over the scale, and I'd like to avoid that if you could. And if you touch the funnel with your vessel, you're going to change the weight. So don't do that. But if you look on your paper, you'll see you have a barrel number, the actual barrel number. Then next to it you have alcohol by percentage. Next to it you have proof. And the next 2 don't matter, but the next one does. To leave with this bottle, you must have a minimum of 674 grams. To leave with this bottle, you cannot have over 702 grams. So you gotta, I ask people to shoot for 690 to 699. That'll be somewhere right around here. As you get here, the weight of the stream from the top of that bottle to there is pretty significant. You need to go real slow, or you'll go over, and I have to pour it out, and that's aggravating.
That's wasting.
Yes. No waste.
We want to go somewhere between 700 and 10.
Don't mess up, Ryan.
Yeah, you go right ahead.
Ryan, go.
Trying to get you 690 job, right?
Who's running? Besides me.
That'll be me. Is your name Ron?
Yeah.
My name
Okay.
is Ron Burgundy. I think I'm gonna come up short.
That's what the sample bottles are for. Come up short, we'll fix it up. Up.
What?
How you doing? All right, go very, very slow. Pour it all the way up to 702,
Okay.
but you're gonna have to do it very slow. Nah, it's too fast. Told
Oh,
you.
I am there.
I told you it was too fast. Okay, write that number in down below it.
Right at it. No, it says 701 now. No.
That's good.
It's flopping between 701 and
Right
702.
here.
So if they go under, you need
Okay.
Can I write the 701?
Pardon?
Can I write the 701?
Sure.
Okay.
Write that number in right here.
what you get, 702?
Write that number in right there. Write that number in right there.
Oh no.
Turn off your scales. Once you've done that, you got your number? Okay, take it off your scale, please. All right, so you got a little carrot here in front of you. I want you to put your corks in right quick.
Hey, Dad, you got to sit on it first.
Oh goodness. Thank you.
Here's the trick.
I mean, I would have done that, but I'm holding the camera.
See, that's why you're supposed to do it. I got him WD-40.
You need to lift it up.
Lift it up off the table and pop it with your hand.
Oh, that's good.
All right, set them up on your carriages here. All right, I'm gonna use his. I'm gonna tell you if you would pay attention for me. We're gonna put these labels on, but then you got a little white label here, which implication of this example you have. The top line says selected by. You can write anything on there you want. This is your bottle. You're free to write anything on there you want. The one up under it is barrel number. Your barrel numbers, your particular barrel numbers are right there. Going to the left, you're going to see alcohol by volume and proof. It's right here, right next to it. You want to write those figures to the left of this or you will not have room. Anything you write on here goes outside the perforation. It's not going to be on your label when you put it on the bottle, so be careful. So go ahead and take your labels out of the paper clip, and of course Come on, Ron.
Come on, Ron.
Wrong side, bro.
Wrong side?
I told you on the left.
Oh, yeah, I did the same thing. On the left. You said on the left.
Like what?
But
Like son?
But I looked at this
What I'm saying.
example.
You're good.
It confused
No,
me.
this is the left.
Listen very well.
I see that now.
This over
But
here.
this one right here confused me.
What?
Your military left.
Kind of right on there anyway.
Yeah, sure. You can write it above there. You got room above there.
Oh, I totally did that.
It's unique.
Whoops.
Hey, you guys on your shelf.
Okay, let me know when you got those personal deals done.
I didn't follow instructions.
No, this is the back label. This is the front label.
Oh, line up this one.
Yeah.
And that's kind of tricky because at the angle they are, you think it's lined up perfectly, but it's not. So you got to kind of get in there and look at it hard. Move you a little. Right of the front label, where your legs go. Notice it has an upside down and a right side up. You do it wherever you want to. But if you want to be exact about it, it faces the front label and the space between the S and D. Try to line it up with the pinnacle of the star. If you will. We have two places that you need to sign.
I ain't signing that.
That bottom one is mine. And check off all those boxes.
All of them?
Yes, sir.
So this is the paperwork you can just fill out later. You have to just make that do it. Or else do it.
By law, you're supposed to do it.
When you bottle these, is it an automated system or do you
Yeah.
actually
I dated it. The colonel signed off on it.
That is.
Yeah, I couldn't put some of them stole my damn bottle.
Somebody stole
That
your
was
bottle?
weird.
I'm like, what the fuck? We all got our spots. I'm like, but mine was like, I guess
Somebody else must have
Yeah,
pre-made
but
it.
forks to the left, knives to the right, or vice versa.
Did somebody steal your bottle?
Well, they,
It was empty bottles. It's,
we all had a spot at the table, so we went and.
yeah. 6 of one, half a dozen of
And
another.
you come back, when we got time to load them or whatever else, like, I didn't have a bottle.
I would come sit with you, but
You've got Kimmy.
I do have Kim.
Well, that was our day. We had a lot of fun.
So much fun.
I got two. I'm gonna sit like this. Kind of. Yep.
Oh, hi.
I got two bottles. I got the honey barrels,
Yeah, you got a small bottle of the honey.
and then the double rye. And I bought a really cool bottle holder for Corinne.
Yeah, a little carry bag made out of leather, and it's got the cow print and the fur, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's in the video.
No,
What was that?
Looney's trying to make poops.
Uh oh.
That's fantastic.
Right,
You okay,
right
Lemurs?
there.
Yep, right there. Rather right there than on the bed or in the bedroom, so we'll
good.
deal with it later.
Good point. Anyway, so that was our day today at
And
the Southern ends with
state
a
of life with old cats in the house.
ends with a poop.
Yep.
As does life. As does life.
Poor Louie.
So, all right,
I
then,
know. Oh, poor constipated kitty.
Jeffin.
I had a blast.
I had fun too. So it was good. We got back at 5-ish.
Yeah, right at 5.
We ate at the Village Inn Pizza house, parlor, station, hut. What's it called?
Probably Village Inn Pizzeria.
No, it's not a Ria. Village Inn. Anyway, Village Inn. It was good. Enjoyed it. Had a good time. Stopped at a couple ABC stores.
Scavenger hunt for Buffalo Trace and Eagle Rare.
Yep.
Found none.
Found none. So, anyway, that's the video.